I'm Xoofy again, and this is Confusing Stuff again, where we have the most confusing stuff imaginable. For example, we're going to start with one of the most confusing people of all time, Whisker Salad.
Whisker Salad's hungry. Whisker wants to eat some poop tarts.
And now I'd like to introduce a talent, if you'll let me talk, Babbler Jenkins. Thank you, Xoofy. I'm Babbler Jenkins. I'm so glad to be here because I'm glad to be anywhere except for somewhere at school or church or work or on the highway and traffic or on the roads and traffic. I'm glad to be anywhere. And you know, I think I need some more money. I need a raise. Like I only make $8 an hour. I want $108 an hour. Make a lot of money. Maybe $108 a day. No, that'll be better. Or maybe even a minute to be honest. I want. Dogs are barking at my talking. Weird. Don't know why the dogs are barking. They're my best friends. I like to pet them. I like to throw over the power lines. I like to put them in the toilets. Don't know why the dogs are barking at me. Scooby, like, it's confusing stuff. So very confusing, you know. It's confusing.
For faster nonsense, how many licks does it take to get to the chocolate center?
If you really want to know, you should order the official Professor Nonsense Liquor for Chocolate kit. It's a kit that licks things until it gets to the chocolate. Only $79.99 plus tax.
No, thank you. Cotton stands for how many licks does it take to get to the chocolate center of this candy?
No question. It's a mystery I intend to solve, for I am a detective, chocolate finder, and expert everything at large. Time to search.
Kirk the jerk. How many licks does it take to get to the center? Right none of your business, you stupid little boy. Psh. Ah, Whisker Salad. How many licks does it take to get to the chocolate center?
Well, if there's poop in the center, or if the candy bar is made on the floor, then not many, because Whisker Salad will eat it.
Why did I go to ask Whisker Salad?
You. Diana went. How many licks do you think it would take to get to the super chocolate center?
To find out the chocolate center secret, it's an old country tradition. In the country where I am from, we take the candy, put it in our shoes for 12 hours, then we steam it, then we finally lick it and count. That's okay. I'll ask someone else. Xoofy, how many licks does it take to get to the center? I, the great all-powerful Xoofy, know the definitive answer and can give you a straight to the point answer for exactly $33,000.03. I think let's go buy the Professor Nonsense Liquor for Chocolate kit. I only had to rob 2 banks in order to afford that one. You know, that confusing stuff was originally going to be a parody of Stranger Things. Only a lot of people don't watch it. Here's Professor Nonsense to talk more about Stranger Things.
And now it's time for me to tell you how to do a parody of Stranger Things, because this confusing stuff, it was supposed to be a parody of confusing things, but no one on the creative team really knew anything about Stranger Things. So here's how you parody Stranger Things, so you might never watch. Look at websites like Wikipedia and TV Tropes and Internet Movie Database, and generalize it, maybe ask people what they know. So hey friends, what do you all know about? Hey everybody, what does everyone know about Stranger Things?
Stranger Things is a show that takes place in Indiana and involves the 1980s and has a lot of characters.
Stranger Things is a show about Stranger Things.
Stranger Things takes place in Indiana, of course, and it also has a lot of 1980s pop culture, if you know what I mean. I, according to John Spur, critic and expert at large, know nothing about Stranger Things, but I'll solve the mystery of what Stranger Things is about. Indefinitely.
Whisker Salad has never seen that show, Stranger Things, but Whisker Salad thinks it's a show about a normal family with a cuckoo clock, a light bulb uncle, and lots of pigeons. Not to mention a divorce lawyer who got divorced. It's probably what Stranger Things is about.
Confusing stuff has a lot of people. Not particularly good people, but it has a bunch of people.
Oh, I was way off. We need 80s pop culture, so pop 1980s, pop 1980s, pop 1980s, pop 1980s.
Now here's the next segment of confusing stuff.
So, I solved the mystery. How many licks does it take to get to the sugary center of that candy or whatever? I bet my cousin Christopher Strasser knows. He's in jail, but I'll just call him up. Oh, it's a kitty. Must solve the mystery of what the kitty's doing here. If I can't solve the mystery, how many licks it takes to get to that sugary sweet chocolatey center. Hi, Cory Blastner. I'm very happy to get up on confusing stuff, of course. So, the 1980s. That was a great time to collect things. It's one of the best times of all time. Like, back in the 80s, if you know what I mean. The 80s, we had Hulk Hogan and Berlin Wall and the Cold War, and we had Early Nick and Night, of course, and the end of Three's Company, if you know what I mean. And we had Cheers and Newhart and Family Ties, of course. We had the Back to the Future trilogy, and we had Jim Carrey, but nobody knew who Jim Carrey was, if you know what I mean. And we had the worst season of Silent Live ever, of course. But then we got some better seasons as well. Yep. The 1980s. Truly a time for pop culture. Truly a time to be alive, if you know what I mean. Cory Blastner, Wisconsin commends you for that 80s pop culture, but what about the 80s poop culture?
Stranger Things takes place in Indiana. So now let's take a trip through Indiana. Here's parts of Indiana. This is Georgetown, Indiana. This is Gettysburg, Indiana. That is Henryville, Indiana. This is Georgetown. That is Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. This is New Albany. This is Salisbury, Indiana. This is Memphis. Memphis, Indiana, not Memphis, Tennessee. This is Clarksville, Indiana. That is Jeffersonville, Indiana. That's all we had on the budget. We didn't have any budget for Indianapolis or Gary or Speed. Sorry. But now, here is Babbler Jenkins. Hi, I'm Babbler Jenkins. I'd like to tell you a lot of stuff about the 1980s. 1980s, a lot of great pop culture. We had Nintendo, we didn't have the Sega Genesis, we had the Sega Master System. We had Family Ties, we had About the Future, Pretty in Pink, and St. Elmo's Fire, and the 16 Candles, and the Breakfast Club, and we had Taxi, and we had later seasons of Taxi, not the early ones, we had the later seasons of Mask, not the early seasons of Mask. We had 10 years of Silver Street, but not the earlier ones, or the ones that came after that. We had lots of other great stuff. We had Saturday morning programming. We had Nickelodeon, but nobody liked Nickelodeon back then, except for you came down on television or Double Dare. We had Mutt Babies. We had a little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We had DuckTales and Super Industrial Rescue Rangers. We had lots of other great stuff. And we had lots of great music. We had Oreo Speedwagon and Aha. And the Take Me guys. We had Mr. Big Ashley, aka the Difficult Yup guy, aka the Rickroll guy. We had Hall and Oates. And we had Barry Yankovic, who continues today. And we had Blondie. And we had Cyndi Lauper and Madonna. We had great movies like Goonies and Back to the Future and Fall That Bird and American Tail and the Little Mermaid. We had All Our Company. We had Black Cauldron, which nobody really liked. The 80s was a great time for pop culture. We had MTV and Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, which you had to pay extra for. We had HBO, I think Showtime. We had lots of other great shows. Thank you for watching confusing stuff. I know where you live. So, those are the credits.